Makim, all praises and glory goes to our power. Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the electmen as feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. In sincerity and in truth with this great gospel, man. And you're looking at a picture of a destroyed classroom, and this is a representation of America's school system, which is destroyed, which is collapsed. These kids are more focused on sex, drugs, violence.
That's the spirit. I just seen the news was doing a report on this rich thing out in Olympia Fields. I can't remember if it's Rich South, Rich Central, whichever one it is. But Rich School has just closed down their schools today. And dealing with class, they said these niggas is out of control. First of all, they out there fighting. Yeah, they fighting too hard. Yeah, they say they going too hard. Man, look, bro. And then on top of it, well, truthfully, you know the real reason why they say they closed it for. But it's been escalating, truthfully, because like I'm telling you, they've been fighting. The teacher said, man, we ain't feeling safe no more. Parents have pulled up and said, my kid has been to school 49, he got 49 absences and go to school every day. How is this true? What's going on? So it's disparity going on right now, man. The people are upset, man, you know. But yeah, they done closed down the whole school, high school. They done told them to go ahead and do learning from home from here on out. One of the main reasons they tried to bring out was, you know, what's going on, that Vanessa is going out and people ain't taking heed to that. They said they had two people come in there and had you know what I'm saying, the cooties, and then infected, and they said they're scared that it infected everybody. But we really know what it's about. It's about them kids that was tearing up the shit, man. These monstrous ass children, man. These last days, man. How the hell you close on a whole high school, man? These devils is that bad, man. But it adds on to this point of these classrooms, man. You know what I'm saying? The news is portraying it as the Vicky, you know what I'm saying, as what's the word I use? The sticky out right now. You know what I'm saying? They trying to say that's the reason. But we know it's, like I said, they've been putting in school in the news for the last week or two. You got something?
Oh, no, go ahead.
They put in school for the last week or two. So the Lord is riling up these different wicked spirits in these last days, man.
That's right.
And tearing down and when he's riling them up, these spirits being unleashed upon the public. Look at downtown Chicago. We got shootouts every fucking day down there. I only watch the news.
Let's bring out that verse from schools right quick, though. Oh, we're going to that. Because wisdom is done in these schools. Right. You ain't going to no school for no wisdom. You going to school for what? Entertainment. They got their cell phones with them. Sexual. First, like we said, male bathrooms, gender equality. They're really training you for the new world order. They're not training you to be for the next career.
That's the spirit. They're training you to be tattletales on each other. What are the new light bulbs got? The new light bulbs got. They got blue light bulbs in them to see whether or not you got that shit black. To see if you got that stuff running through your veins, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We know what it's about, man. What else we got? They're telling you, hey, if your neighbor ain't got it, tell. If your family come through for Thanksgiving Day, tell if they ain't got it. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, they can't even come in the house. A lot of these households, yeah. Gail, what is her name? Gail King or Sanders? Gail King? Mm-hmm. Oprah's homie? Mm-hmm. A year or two ago, she said, man, I ain't taking none of this stuff, man. She done retracted on her story. Yeah. NBA done dropped, they said, what? We got 90% of people already done took the vaccine waters. Yeah. And now they said, look, man, they said they got 2 stars. They said, man, look, man, we ain't taking nothing, man. Mm-hmm. So you gonna see more of this, man.
Oh yeah, you gonna see more of this.
Yeah, man. This is Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edom, this said, Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Edom? Is counsel perished from the prudent?
Yeah, because Edom was looked at as the man of wisdom. You got all the foreign nations would come to America for education. Chinese would come here for get a college degree. Elam. Africans. East Indians. Everybody, man, would come here for education. Even Japanese. Russians. But now they're like, hold on, man. Look, now Americans are going to China to learn Chinese, Meridian, whatever they call that bullshit.
Well, you got
they going to, yeah, they going to all these other different countries to try to learn their systems because they see where's all the jobs going to other countries. Look at your Joe Biden. His son was in another country doing what this contract. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got all these politicians. They kids in other countries doing business, man. Most of your Jews and Israelis. They ain't thinking about education in America. They done went back overseas, man.
Worldwide. They trying to, what do they call it? Global education.
Yeah.
They just think about America no more.
Yeah, it ain't all of it.
Letting you know that American dollar is that's a sign of the collapse of the American dollar too as well.
And to be honest, our senior year and junior year in high school, they were telling you, this ain't about America no more. Prepare for a global market.
Oh yeah.
Prepare for a global economy. They've been pushing that shit, and it do make sense. This is a new world order, not a new American order. This ain't got nothing to do with America.
Because at one point, before the '80s and stuff on down, everything was American made. A lot of things were American made. It was cool. So the '80s roll around, and we're seeing a teardrop of American made shit.
They start bringing more foreign
Chinese.
Yeah.
The Walmart started coming up in the '80s and '90s.
That's when America started doing business with the nations, the other world. What the Lord say when he stopped when he fill up his belly? Then that's when the Lord gonna get him. What happened? Esau started getting comfortable. Man, let me spread this money around, man. I done got all my money. Let me help these poor countries. You stupid motherfucker.
And let me crash my backyard.
Yeah.
While I live in these other countries, man.
That was some dumb shit. You had the NFA, North American Free Trade Agreement.
Oh my God, man!
Sent all of the American businesses were overseas. They was other countries.
Well, first before
white boy mad right now.
Yeah, before they were going from Canada to Mexico.
Yeah, so it's still in our hemisphere.
So this is when your different presidents were coming in office, was trying to crash that. What you talking about? The NFC thing came out in the '80s.
North American Free Trade Agreement.
There you go. It came out in the '80s, '90s.
NAFTA.
And the different presidents after that were trying to, some were for it, some were against it.
Bill Clinton made it official.
So they were playing a teeter-totter on it because you said Clinton was for it.
Clinton was the one who signed it.
Signed it into a thing, and then you had Obama comes and he's against it. Then Trump comes, he might be for it.
Oh no, none of them is still official. They ain't changed nothing. They know they can't fuck with that.
Some of them talk against it though. Some of them talk against it.
Trying to only during the time for
vote. Yeah.
They talk all that shit.
Sound good.
Vote. Yeah,
it makes it sound good.
Mm-hmm. But as soon as they get in office, they man, what happened to what you was talking about a few months ago, player?
See, one thing we are wise to Esau's tricks and plans, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how we bring it out, it's gonna come out. You know,
yeah,
we are wise.
Yeah, what was you talking about a few months ago, Mr. President? What happened? You changed your whole talk.
You reneged. In card games called reneging.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on, let's go back in this card deck and find. Let's go back in this card deck and find out where you lied at.
Yeah.
In reality, let's go back in this footage and find out where you lied at. You know.
The worst enemy to Esau is the camera.
Truth.
Yeah, truth. I talk truth, and in this camera that you can replay what he said.
God.
Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 49:8. Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Danan.
No, go back to 7.
Oh, it's like Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edom, this said the Lord of hosts: Is wisdom no more in Tinam? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?
Yeah, the wisdom is vanished, man. Because don't worry about no college degrees. Don't worry about no masters and doctors. Worry about this new world order. Worry about a chip in your body. Worry about getting in line with the system. Worry about martial law. Worry about FEMA camps. Worry about invasion of foreign military troops. Worry about World War III. All that other stuff you talking. Even your white boys and white girls going to school. They dropping out like, man, we ain't got time for this.
They go to school just to join the fraternities after that, or you might play sports.
Yeah.
That's after that. What are you going
like? Yeah, we here for the play. We ain't here for no. This shit ain't no for our future.
This is over with. Everything like the brother just went down the whole list of your supposedly educational people are going to school to get your supposedly educational degrees in this. For what? If it ain't sports and if you ain't joining a fraternity, what are you doing this for?
And even fucking fraternity. They can't
Yeah.
help you get
They
no
can't
job.
help
They unemployed.
But no, that's just prestige.
You know what I'm saying? You
That's
just
your
go
pride.
to that. This is just some bullshit.
Yeah,
That's what we're gonna
bullshit.
call it.
More bullshit. Because the sports ain't nothing but entertainment, bread and circus.
I'd rather go there for, hey man, at least I'm getting paid to be here, and I'm about to pop some of these little chicks, and then I might get some money going to the league.
So that's
but
what's happening
after
now.
that, I ain't finna go here for no What the best thing you can do is go get a trade.
So that's what's happening now. It's like, brother, they're paying the athletes now.
So come on,
because it's crumbling. It's a
right.
wrap. They said, why would we go to the NBA? Why would we go to college if we go straight to the NBA?
To the league.
Why would we have to do that? So college like, hey, don't worry,
don't do that as a high school football player trying to go in the league. You a fucking idiot.
Oh no,
you
yeah,
better take your monkey ass
college.
You want to be a football player. You
different
do
sport,
with basketball, baseball.
Different monster. Different monster.
You come out with that 18-year-old body.
Broke up. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Them grown men broke you. Oh, yeah. But no, they got rules. You can't go in 18.
No, they ain't go with that. You gotta be like 23. This is a basketball thing.
You gotta be 23 to go to the NFL. Yeah. That's the age. But yeah, no, they had it was a brother from now back when we graduated, it was a brother from Thornton. 97, he graduated. He was wrestling 3-4 time champ. Man, my man went to the league, man. But they was like, hey, hell no, let's get the real talk. Got broke up, man. You can't do that, man. He was a 4-time state champ wrestling.
That don't mean nothing, man. You
linebacker. No,
kids,
man. Yeah, exactly.
Get your ass out of here, man. Now you got fucking
grown
30-year-old, 40-year-old men,
Mm-hmm.
real men who's been fucking cracking bones for the past 10, 15 years. And you bring your monkey ass in here after 4 years of playing football. You think you're gonna do something? Break this dude's body up. Let's get the verses.
God, this shit done.
Go to the next verse.
God, this is 1 Corinthians.
That's the problem with America. It's a lot of fucking stupid people in America, man. Just like you done put a motherfucking transgender dude in the ring with a white bitch, man. He done choked the hoe out, man. He done beat the hoe up. Around, yeah.
Hey, no, you might know, man.
You know what I'm saying? You fucking Americans are retarded, man. Like I told one dude, man, fuck these kids, man. I don't respect no goddamn kids. They don't even know if they a boy or a girl, man. How the fuck am I supposed to respect some kids, man? And fuck you too. That's what I told him, man. Let's get that verse out.
John. This is 1 Corinthians 3:19. This is for the wisdom of this world is foolishness.
Yeah, you went to college and got a foolish degree. You got a degree in foolishness. Yeah, because man, what did you learn? You learned witchcraft through your medical industry. You learned how to poison people in medical industry, your science, and all your ingenuity, man. That shit ain't worth two dead flies. All these buildings are falling apart. The roads are falling apart. Your medicine ain't working. So what else? Look at sports. You a nigga. They done sent you to run and jump, and now your body's broken up. What? 10, 20 years later, you can't even find a job. You can't do nothing. And a lot of you brothers who went to college for sports, man, you didn't make it. And all you focus on was sports. Now your ass working at Walmart. You a big, tall, 8'8" standing nigga standing at Walmart at the register.
Putting groceries in the bag.
Yeah. Hey man, nigga, weren't you at didn't you play for Duke?
Slack, brother.
No, I didn't.
Can I back up a little bit? Let me back up just a little bit. This is 1 Corinthians 3:18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seems to be wise,
let no man deceive himself. Thinking you're going to make it in this society, thinking this place is going to continue. You done deceived yourself. Mm-hmm. I got another video coming up. Even the white boys say, yeah, the American dream was a fucking facade, man. Even in the 50s and the 60s, it was a joke.
Oh, brother. Watch the movie, y'all got to watch the movie, the Grapes of the Wrath, is it called? The Great Wrath? Is it called The Grapes of the Wrath? The Great Wrath. It's like it, brother. It's Henry Fonda is in the movie. Henry Fonda is the main actor. Henry Fonda.
No, I know her. I ain't never heard
of him. Yeah, the book was in the District 65.
Jane Fonda's father or something?
Yeah. Okay. The Great Wrath, I think it's called, man. It shows you. This is in the goddamn 40s or 50s.
Old school movie.
It's in the 30s, black and white. This is in the 30s and 40s or some shit. I want to get the air right. Man, when Esau was traveling west, man, Esau was coming from different points in Oklahoma. So they had the boll weevils came through and ate up everything. They had a plague came through and ate up. The Lord sent a plague upon the Midwest. I want to say it was the 20s or 30s or 40s. I can't remember exactly. It's in history. It's in the boll weevil. Came through and ate up all that stuff, man. Ate up all the cotton, everything they had over there that was growing and stuff. They ate it up and sent it to a dust bowl. They called it a dust bowl. And everything they had to move. They had to go somewhere else to go ahead and make a living. They had to leave everything because Edomites, the rich Edomite landlords that came through and was like, hey man, you ain't got that rent this week, you gotta go. showing they was turning their backs on
Who
themselves.
had to move?
The sharecroppers, the land, people was planting land and stuff.
The Edomites.
Yeah.
Oh, so this Edom and Edom.
Edom on Edom.
Okay.
So check it real quick. So they moved to California. All through different parts of California, they getting some parts. The police was against them. The police was like, "Hey man, you gotta have some money to come move to this part, man." Just showing you how wicked it was at this time and how people was, how the heart of man was. That was their number one thing. Like, heart of man is so cold at this area. We're hurting.
No, it makes sense. You don't nobody just let motherfuckers move into the area. First off, we're established over here. What are you bringing to our table? Let's be honest. We could call the 20s and 30s a SHTF time. A lack of resources.
Definitely.
Okay, so why am I just gonna let a whole bunch of people just come on in with? Hey, you coming to take from us?
Well, basically, they was coming to
That's
plant.
not hard.
No, they was coming to plant to take from the trees and stuff to help out with the harvest for the season. So basically, the same thing was going on in the south when you had on the eastern coast board where you what helped Florida build when cats coming from the north and coming down traveling to the south to work and going back migrational work is what they would call it. Work. Basically, I'm gonna give it a paraphrase, but the same thing happened in California. So they would go from different parts of California when peaches was ripe over here in Southern California, and they picked all of them. And now the season changed to fall. Now they got to go to North California and pick something else. But the point was they was moving back and forth. It was the same thing that was happening on the eastern coast. It was happening on the western coast. But the point was Esau. When we think about Esau's greatness, it was a small portion of people that had that greatness. The landowners had that greatness, and it was showing you in this movie because the police was even for the landowners, bro. If you came through and you ain't got the proper paperwork,
who they work for?
The landowners. They pay the tax. Well, let's go back. Yeah. What is the main purpose of the police? The business. The business pays the police.
Yeah, the city pays. The owners, the motherfuckers who run the city, pays the police.
Trickle down effect. Trickle down effect.
Yeah. The police ain't nothing but security for the owners, whoever run the city.
So when you were in slavery and you ran off the slave plantation, you're a business. Yeah. So who got to go get you?
And it wasn't even police. They owned slaves.
No,
just different.
No, they call them
slave catchers.
Slave workers, and they call them paddy wagons. They put you in. So these are your first paddy wagons.
A little further on, because it was like, man, and they go get my motherfucking slaves. Because shit, I'm not just sitting nobody go get my slaves, man. I'm getting one. We got people here to go get our slaves. Back in slavery, it wasn't just anybody they were going to let them go get their slaves. Right. Man, I ain't finna hire this dude, and he's still my slave.
Oh no, that too. But also you have
my man. He shot dude in the head over
not paying taxes.
Stole his slaves and took all of his slaves.
You right.
He's like, you ain't paid your taxes. He shot him and took over 300 slaves from this dude.
Well, yeah, you right.
Let's bring that verse out though. Because the thing is, man, I understand Esau. Esau came here on a crooked shit, so he ain't gonna let nobody come on a deceptive level towards him.
Let no man
Yeah, I use deception to get these people. So you think I'm gonna let another motherfucker come here with the same trick I used on them? Oh, man, Esau ain't no dumb.
Oh no, hell no. Lord put that. Hey man, you build good weapons, man. You destroy stuff, man. Lord put that spirit upon him, man.
Come on, man. This dude far from an idiot.
He know what he doing, man.
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 3:18. That's because all y'all thought the Bush was stupid. These presidents are stupid. No, they got an agenda,
stupid,
man.
Exactly.
Even the one that's in power right now.
Joe Biden far from a stupid.
First
off, look at how old he is, and he made it still in presidency, man.
Man, come on, man.
How much have any one of y'all accomplished in your life? You ain't accomplished half the shit this devil accomplished. Not even half a microsecond of what he accomplished.
Come on, man.
I still living at your mama house.
Look, man, I'm putting laws and still got Jake jacked up today, right?
Jake
and he bragging about it. Nigga, I put that law in order, nigga. What you talking about? Thank me for that.
Come on. Y'all saying fuck Joe Biden, but every time your check get cashed, it go to who? Joe Biden getting a cut of your check.
I love Joe Biden. I need Joe Biden. I love Joe Biden.
Y'all a joke, man. If y'all really wanted to say fuck the system, y'all would just stop working. Y'all would stop buying things. Y'all would just say, you know what, for a whole month, whatever we got, we're going to survive off of that, and we're going to share with each other.
You got the planters thing right down the street.
Yeah.
There's enough veggies over there, you know.
Well, not for a month and all the people going to have to learn to share with each other, and that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen, so now you fucking stuck with your government, nigga.
Because Lord got a plan.
That ain't part of the plan. That's not part of it. Hey, humanity coming
Hey, Lord got who he wanted to survive, and y'all ain't a part of it.
Y'all ain't part of it. Humanity needs to just come together and
come on, yeah, right. Yeah, right. This is 1 Corinthians 3:18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seeming to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise.
Yeah, a fool for Yahushua. You don't learn this knowledge of the Lord, and it passes the wisdom of this world. The wisdom of the Lord, it passes the wisdom of this world, because the wisdom of this world is what? Is really ain't wisdom. It's just you dealing with
weird shit, man. Like
emotions.
we talked about earlier.
You're dealing with like we said, with the science, with the Esau's medical industry. Mm-hmm. They give you motherfucking ain't even giving you medicine. They giving you fucking bullshit.
Yeah, these masks. Motherfuckers getting rich off this shit, bro.
Yeah, masks, vaccinations. Mm-hmm. Shit. Really, they putting the poison in your body. Man. How is that wisdom? How is that wisdom? The Lord said use these herbs. The Lord didn't say go get more of the poison and put in your body, and hopefully your body get immune to it, and then you'll get. Man, come on, man.
You bring all every day, all day. You wearing a mask. People wearing their masks in their cribs. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? All you're doing is taking your own
breathing in your own fucking your fucking carbon dioxide.
Motherfuckers be burping. Motherfuckers be coughing in their own masks. Yeah. Are you out your goddamn mind? That's how stupid you people. So
hit that verse.
Come what? On. 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness.
Yeah, you some fucking fools, man, wearing these masks. They told you wear a mask, you're gonna be safe. They told you take the vaccine, which got the thing in it, and now you're safe. But you're the one walking around with the fucking virus in your system. Mm-hmm. We don't got the virus. They tell you to fear from us. We don't got the virus, but you got the virus.
And Casson took the Pokemon 2 and 3 times and still
sick. Well, of course they sick, because they tell you the virus is in the Pokemon.
And they been told you that from Edomite woman just went down the list. They done went through 5 of these things. The swine one, the bird one,
and all of them. Everything they were trying to cure was actually in it. The jab they
was given to you at your local Walgreens, CVS, or whatever store you want to go to get it from.
All of them.
You sheeple are stupid, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's knock 2 more out. Move on to the next bit. Keep going. There should be another.
He says, this is 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh, for it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise.
Yeah, and you people ain't wise. The Lord know your thoughts. Your thoughts is to eradicate the population, and that's what the Lord is showing, to bringing that knowledge to His people, so they could give warning to His elect. What's the other ones we had? The verses you had. Oh, the Lord woke us up to see what's going on, and we're supposed to give warning to our people. And that's the only reason we be on this internet preaching this word, to prophesy the downfall of this place and to give our people warning. And if they don't take heed, that's their problem. It's the Lord that saves, it's the Lord that delivers, but we're here to just push this message, man. Whether you hear or you forbear, plain and simple.
This is Proverbs 23:9. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words, man. And that's where we at, man. The world, a lot of these people in this world are fools, man. So why should we speak wisdom? And what is wisdom, man? It's truth, man. The things that's going to come, man. We speak nothing but prophecy, man. And that's the Lord's words, man. He says, what was that? Proverbs 23:9. Speak not in the ears of a fool, man. LeBron James is a fool, man. These cats are fools. They think nothing but the world, man. They sold for the world, man. Money, fame, vanity. That's what they think about, man. What do we think? We storing our treasures for in the kingdom to come, man. This shit is done with over here, man. On this side, man.
You need
what does it say? And a fool. These fools believe in this wicked system. They believe in homosexuality. They believe in pedophilia, equality, which we ain't seen. We always ask people on the streets, where's this equality at? And they ain't seen it. They don't know where it's at, man. So, you know, why should we give you these fruitful words that we speak, man? These fruitful words are for the elect, the people, the hopeful that are out there that's gonna hear these words and go ahead and cling on to it, man.
Yeah.
You know?
This ain't for no fools.
It's gonna try to come and rebuke us. It's like brothers always say, man. We don't be in any hood areas speaking, man. It's the reason why they're fools, man. Remember we used to be in Uptown, man. And what did the old school tell you, man? I'm an old fool. I'm an old fool. We're like, fool, we know that. You ain't gotta say nothing. Well, go ahead and speak, fool. You gonna dig a bigger hole for yourself, man. Fool. You gonna dig a bigger hole for yourself, you old fool. He says, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words, man. And what are the words we speak, man? We speak the Lord's words. So therefore he despises the Lord's, man. The Lord's words.
The wisdom of this world. That bullshit they learn in these classes. That bullshit they learn from their teachers and their preachers and their so-called inspirational leaders.
Okay.
And all they was doing was leading them off the cliff, man.
Mm-hmm. To
and
jump
guess
off.
What? Better them than us. Shalom.
Shalom, Maki.